Today, I invite you into a conversation that transcends time. This isn't just about who you are now, but who you are destined to become. The title of this talk is simple yet profound. Your future self is calling you. The question is, will you answer? Imagine this, years from now, standing tall, fulfilled with victories written into every line of your smile. That future version of you, the one you dream about late at night, the one who wakes you up with whispers of more is possible, is reaching back through time, calling you to rise. Not to settle, not to shrink, but to live fully, fiercely, and unapologetically. But here's the truth. Your future self doesn't arrive by accident. Destiny is not handed to us like a neatly wrapped gift. No, destiny is forged in the fires of discipline, courage, and relentless pursuit. And the sooner you recognize that your choices today are shaping that version of yourself tomorrow, the sooner you'll step into power. Think of legends who answered the call of their future selves. Muhammad Ali, who declared, "I am the greatest," long before the world agreed. He spoke as though his future self was already alive, and then he became that man. Or Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison but never let his vision of a free and just South Africa die. His future self, a leader, a reconciler, a symbol of resilience, was calling him even in the darkest of cells. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." But here's the catch. Your future self already sees the dots. They already know the path you need to walk. They're urging you to trust, to move forward, even when the road looks uncertain. So let's talk about you. Who is your future self? Close your eyes for a moment and picture them. Are they healthier, stronger, more confident? Are they running a thriving business, standing on a global stage, serving communities, raising a family with love and wisdom? Whatever you see, it's not a fantasy, it's a preview. But previews demand action. You don't watch a movie trailer and never see the film. You don't glimpse greatness and then sit idly by. You move, you rise, you decide. Now, let me tell you something crucial. Your future self is not patient. They are urgent. They are calling you daily. Don't waste time. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't let fear rob you. They know that hesitation is the enemy of destiny. Every legend we admire had a choice, to ignore the call or to step into it. Muhammad Ali was cut from his high school basketball team, but his future self whispered, "You're not done." J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter saw the light of day, but her future self kept reminding her, "The world needs your story." Here's the secret. The gap between your present self and your future self is bridged by habits, mindset, and faith. You don't leap to success, you climb. Each small, consistent step is a brick in the foundation of the person you are becoming. Your habits shape your destiny. Wake up earlier, push a little harder, feed your mind with wisdom, guard your energy from negativity. Your future self is begging you to trade short-term comfort for long-term greatness. And let me remind you, fear will try to silence that call. Fear will whisper, "What if you fail? What if you're not enough?" But legends never silence fear by ignoring it. They silence fear by acting anyway. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase." That's how you answer your future self. Your future self is waiting on the other side of resilience. Every setback, every rejection, every delay is not a dead end, but a test. Remember Thomas Edison? He didn't fail 10,000 times. He discovered 10,000 ways that didn't work. And because he listened to his future self, the one who believed in light, today we live illuminated. When you stumble, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is my future self trying to teach me?" When you're tired, don't stop. Rest, then rise again. When you face criticism, remember, critics are the background noise of destiny. Legends are too busy building to be broken by opinions. Now, let's get personal. What would happen if you started living as if your future self was watching? Imagine them standing in the room, arms crossed, nodding or shaking their head at your daily decisions. Would they be proud of the time you spent scrolling endlessly? Or would they be cheering as you chose discipline over distraction? Your future self is invested in you. They're not some abstract dream. They are real. They are you. And they are shouting, "You have greatness inside you. Answer me." Remember Kobe Bryant? He talked about the Mamba mentality, the obsession with constant improvement. He knew that greatness was not an act, but a habit. He lived as if his future self was demanding excellence every single day. That's why even in retirement, his legacy continues to inspire millions. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who was told she wasn't fit for television. Imagine if she ignored the call of her future self. The visionary media mogul, the billionaire philanthropist, the trailblazer. But she didn't. She answered, and the world is better because she did. Your future self is also a gift to others. It's not just about what you gain. It's about who you become for your family, your community, the world. Think about Rosa Parks, who in one brave moment answered her future self's call and sparked a movement. Think about Elon Musk, who saw beyond limits and dared to dream of Mars. These individuals didn't just change their lives, they changed ours. Now, let's address excuses. You might say, "I don't have enough time, enough money, enough support." But legends started with less. Abraham Lincoln had less than 1 year of formal schooling, yet became one of the greatest presidents. Helen Keller was deaf and blind, yet became an author and activist who inspired millions. What's your excuse compared to that? Your future self doesn't want your excuses. They want your effort. So here's my challenge to you. Write a letter to your future self. Describe the person you want to become. Be vivid, be specific, be unapologetic. Then read that letter often. Let it guide your daily choices. Because every day you are either answering the call or ignoring it. Let me leave you with this truth. Answering your future self's call is not comfortable. It demands sacrifice, discipline, and courage. But the alternative, living beneath your potential, is far more painful. One day, you will meet the person you could have become. Make sure that meeting